Oh man, you know, just two really bad things just happened today, man, regarding the sports world, or just say the sports media world, as in regards to Shannon Sharpe. Man, I love that guy. Man, I love the way that he always, debates with Skip in the Undisputed. Since they both left that show, both of those guys have just been totally insane, man. You see Skip just still doing what he does, man. His insensitive, inhuman like tweet that he made yesterday, in regards to the tragedy of four people that he accidentally shot, of some dude like with a with a brain issue or brain disease, man. And Skip at it again, just making that really insensitive tweet. And then with Shannon Sharpe, what he has gone through with the lawsuit of the OnlyFans model, man, dude. Like, once upon a time, these guys were pretty awesome at what they did back in Undisputed. You know what I'm saying? I watched every single episode, and a lot of people were really tuning in for that show way back then. It was one of the most, I guess I should say, it was one of the most watched shows, like, when they were still in FS1. And boy, they had a lot of great moments, great episodes, just great, great chemistry, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of heated moments. And I love that when Shannon gets heated, he acts like a total clown in a really funny way, and just so proud that he felt like he owns Skip, and he owns Skip in a lot of those a lot of his a lot of the topics that they debate, especially as it regards to football. Oh boy, good times, man. But now these guys are just a whole different level of insanity. I'm sorry to say it, but for different reasons. Shannon Sharpe getting fired by ESPN, man. Oh my God. Sucks to not see him on TV anymore. Yeah, he'll have his podcast, but sooner or later, worse things are going to happen to him. And I'm just praying that he'll be all right. But it sounds like he's got more lawsuits coming, man. And this is just, it's just like with my life right now, man. His life is gonna go downhill. His career is pretty much over after this. The firing by ESPN, and now look what just happened. Pretty soon he might just end up. I mean, I don't want to assume yet, but it could get to that. And for Skip, man, just living his life and still tweeting insensitive crap, including the one yesterday in regards to that one tragedy in the NFL building. And yeah, Gilbert Arenas. Oh boy, I don't even know if his show's gonna be on anymore. Let's just face it. He got arrested, dude, for this gambling issue. He ran some kind of gambling program, illegal gambling program, and he got arrested along with 5 other people, and who were convicted. And dude, he could serve up to 5 years in prison. I don't want to go into too much detail. I already listened. Most of the other guys that I listened to, I've already covered the details on that. But I will say this, man. If he's gonna end up being in prison for that long, I don't even know if Gil's Arena is gonna happen anymore. You got the host Josiah, but then the show ain't gonna be the same without Gil. For as great as Rashad McCants is, and Kenyon Martin, he's got a great cast and all that. Brandon Jennings, one of my favorites. Lexi Hall, Nick Young, Swaggy P. You know what I'm saying? He's got some guests in there before. I don't even know if that show's gonna run on anymore after, just a few weeks ago, season 3 just happened. And now, oh man, dude. Yeah, this is getting crazy in the sports world. And the most shocking part about it is that both of these incidents happened on the same day, man. on the same day. Yeah, I just found out about it as soon as I came back from lunch. I was on my way back to this dump, and I was just listening to these incidents and how it happened. So, oh boy, this is getting nuts, man. It's getting nuts out here. So I feel sorry for these guys. You know, they're funny, especially when they're heated. But now to see what's happening to both of these guys, you know, Shannon Sharpe could probably serve some time too. I hate to say it. I mean, he just literally will not shut his mouth, dude. Like, just let it be. Don't you want to continue your career as a, you know, in the sports media? Everyone wants to see you, dude. But oh man. Woo, both of these guys' careers now in the sports media just gonna go downhill, bro. I'm sorry to say, but I don't want to ramble off too much on these topics, man. As bad as their lives are, I mean, my you know, with what I'm going through after last Friday, let me just address this real quick, man. In regards to what Julio said on that everyone group chat, when he said responded to one of my, well, what you call it, beast mode, you know, texts, as it pertains to, or you could say it was still part of, you know, that group text incident part 2, when he literally said everyone is fed up with me. You know, he should not walk back any of those comments, or he should not walk back that comment that he made, because I said it in my other 2 videos that he was right. And look, earlier this morning, late in the morning, I returned to my friend's circle, but something tells me I just want to avoid it again, you know, because I thought about what he said, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, nobody has really responded to that. That means if no one responded, therefore he's right. Rustin didn't respond. Dewey didn't respond. Nobody responded. So that means they admitted to Julio that he was right. And yeah, unfortunately, I had to admit too that he was right. Everyone is fed up with me. So therefore, he should not even bother to walk that comment back, you know, or delete it whatsoever, because he solidified it. You know what I'm saying? And it just sucks that it like, for him to say that, yes, of course, it was my fault that I caused the group text incident part 2, you know? So there's really no reason for him to you know, to regret what he said, because he's right. Everyone is fed up with me. And this goes back to my historic, you know, what happened with, like, when I lost so many of my other friends. So it's gotten to that point, dude. Like I said, no one bothered to respond. No one just really bothered to respond to what Julio said. Nobody said anything in response to that. So therefore, they admit that he was right, you know, and everyone's just going their own ways. I mean, when I returned to my friend circle, Russ was just making, you know, just texts about the sports world, this and that, and yes, you know, I just didn't bother, dude. And so if this is the case, what Julio said, then obviously everyone agreed to it, because they're not saying anything. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all these dudes are just pretty much just fed up. I mean, it's you know, it's just in the record books for me that he just basically clarified it for me that I'm a fraud of a friend, that I'm a failure of a friend. Why didn't these guys admit it? Or why don't these guys say anything? They didn't say anything. So therefore, they silently agreed to him. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, until I get a new job, until I completely better myself, then there's no reason for anyone, especially guys like Julio and Robbie and Dewey, to think or to just perceive me still as a good friend. Same as Mari. You know? It just kind of, I mean, I don't want to go out to say I'm very annoyed, but like it's kind of annoying when nobody else says a damn thing. Because it seems like they all agree to him. So, look, man, I just wanted to address this quickly because it just seems like, everyone was just pretty much minding their own business because they don't want, like, if they really had something to say about what Julio said, then they would have said it to him. But they're not saying anything, so therefore, they agree with him. That's all I'm saying. I mean, should I be mad at the fact that no one responded? No, because it appears that they all agreed. Everyone's fed up with me. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's fed up with me. And that's just that, dude. That's just that. And after what happened Friday, there's really no reason for anyone to still see me, as a good friend still. I'm sorry. Because I remember what Julio said on that comment on, what was it, in my Facebook post in the Nutballers page. He said, good friends don't talk bad about other people no matter what the circumstance is. You need to work on yourself and stop making excuses. You know what I'm saying? So, that itself, and what he said just recently, it goes to show that he just basically clarified everything that I said in in some of my older videos when I admitted I was a failure of a friend. That I failed as a friend. That I can't be a good friend anymore. Now, of course, we're all human. I'm a human being. Everyone's human. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. But it's just this is just what he said is just pretty much the statement to just remember. It's gonna get in my head until I can, for one, change my surroundings. Obviously, a new job, and to just completely improve myself. Because this gathering is just gonna it's gonna happen this weekend, and unfortunately, what happened last Friday, it's all of a sudden it's all that drama. I should have continued to avoid my friend circle. I don't know why I came back. You know what? I'll see. I don't know how I can get over this, man. And if I like, as far as tomorrow, I don't know, man. It just seems. I mean, I'll still make this last day of the month hangout happen, but I don't even know if I'm gonna ever feel the same. Anyone that's watching this video, I don't think any of these guys are watching. I think Russ, aside from that other video, I don't think he's keeping up with me enough. Julio's not he's probably not subbed to me no more. I don't know if Robbie is. I don't know if Neil's still watching. Carlos probably unsubbed to me, but it is what it is. I'm gonna say what I keep saying. So, it sounds like I'm upset. I am not upset. I'm just stating that Julio is right about what he said. That's all. So it is what it is. It's a lesson for me to learn, and that I got to get better at what I do. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. So I'm going to leave it at that, man, because like I said, nobody else has said anything. And I'm pretty sure that if Mari shared some of those videos on her page, and nobody said a damn thing either, because no one really cares. And even Russ don't care. Nobody cares, man. Nobody even cared to respond to Julio because they admitted that he was right. So that's that, man. This is just the reality, because everyone is fed up with me. And what did I say in that 3-part video? they ain't playing around with me. They're gonna give me one more chance. Well, guess what? That one more chance has pretty much been gone. So it's over, man. It's over. It's over for me in terms of being a good friend, and my friend circle is just pretty much been destroyed. I'm sorry. So, I got my own problems to deal with. I'm sure Julio has his own problems to deal with as well, and so is everyone else I know. So, I'm just gonna leave it at that, man. So I gotta prioritize myself more than anything else at this point, even when it comes to friends, because it's clear to me that I've had all these friend issues for such a long time, and it isn't just this year, not just last year either, but even the few years before that. So it is what it is. I need to be solo for a while. I've said it in my video earlier today. I want to remain solo. I don't care if what anyone thinks. They can ignore me all they want. Russ, Carlos, guys like them can see this as a joke. Well, they're about to find out what after this weekend. So yeah, they better be ready, because I ain't joking around for shit, dude. So let them be. If they see that I'm ignoring them, fine. So it is what it is. I'm gonna leave it at that. So peace out.